Hey guys, glad to connect with you all again on this wonderful session. We are very glad to say that we just got a good response for our first video, and with all your feedbacks, we would like to improvise and also incorporate all the feedbacks whichever you have shared with you. So, without any further delay, let's get into today's article. In today's article, we'll be discussing about one nonagenarian couple. What is that nonagenarian? Something weird, right? We'll be looking after such weird words today. So, let's get into it. So, it's also from Times Group. Uh, the author is Preetu Nair. Thank you for such a wonderful article, Preetu. So, it just comes with the title. It's copy time again for India's oldest virus hit couple in Kerala. So, COVID fatality has hit the aging population, burdened with a slew of comorbidities the most. But not this couple from Kerala and a handful of nonagenarians from Kolkata. They all battled the virus and won. So, in this phrase, if you could see fatality, slew, comorbidities, and nonagenarian, these are such certain weird words, right? So, let's have meaning of such words. Fatality means, of course, death. So, COVID death, they're just meaning about the death caused by COVID. So, it has burdened certain group with a slew of comorbidities. Slew mean we all know that slay's past tense is slew, right? But that doesn't hold here. Actually, here slew acts as certain noun. Just means here some amount. It just describes about an amount. So amount of what? Amount of comorbidities. So what is the meaning of comorbidity? So as per dictionary, comorbidity mean the presence of one or more disorder in addition to a primary disease or disorder. So in addition to the primary disease, the content is saying that it is like burdening them with certain amount of other additional diseases. That is what they are like meaning here. And going forward, we just saw another one word, nonagenarian. Nonagenarian. So actually, nonagenarian means it just describes the age group of people who are between 90 to 100. So in this article, we'll be looking of about a couple who are of nonagenarian and also how they survived the battle in addition to large amount of comorbidity. That is what. Okay. So, they are India's oldest married couple to get infected by coronavirus. But when Thomas Abraham, 93 of age, and his wife Miriam, 89, from Kerala's Pathanamthitta district survived the onslaught, they came out of it with a message: it's never too late to learn to save a life better. Yeah. So, in this phrase, if you could see, onslaught and savor are the two complicated words. Let's discuss about them. So let me check about the meaning of onslaught mean. So onslaught mean it can be said as a fierce attack or large number of people or things resembling an attack. So here of course we are meaning about the COVID's onslaught. And then savor. What does savor mean? So exact meaning of savor is a distinctive sensation or the specific taste or smell of something. That is what they are meaning by savor means, or to possess a particular taste or smell, to appreciate, enjoy or relish something. So I guess here of course the meaning is relish, right? It's never too late to learn to relish life better. That is what they are meaning here. Okay. So going forward, the couple was in hospital for 25 days, most of it in ICU, after contracting the disease in March from their son who has returned from Italy. Thomas and Miriam had several old age related health issues, from diabetes, hypertension to cardiac problems. In the initial days, Thomas' health deteriorated and he was put on a ventilator. He also suffered a cardiac arrest. So in this phrase you can see deteriorated, I guess, and then yeah, I guess this word just seems weird, right? So let's see what does deteriorated mean. So actually deteriorate mean to make something worse. Means his health condition keeps on worsening day by day. That is what they are like meaning here, right? So and also we just spoke about comorbidity, right? Here by this phrase you could know that diabetes, hypertension and cardiac problem, all those we can say as slew of comorbidity. Yeah. Okay. not to make fun of them, but just to get the word. Okay. So as the couple's condition seemed to worsen by the day, the state waited for with bated breath. Yeah, the couple had been admitted in separate room, and that was one aspect that intrigued the doctors. We had never stayed separately since our marriage. Living even a second without seeing each other was unimaginable, said Thomas, who had married Miriam 73 years ago when she was 16 and he 20. Okay, so here I could figure out certain words like baited, then of course intrigued. Those are two words which seems to be new for me, of course. Let me see baited, because while pronouncing itself I just made it wrong. I'm not sure with the word. Let me see what does baited mean. So it just means to reduce the force of something, to restrain, usually with the sense of being in anticipation. I get the word, I guess. So the residents were waiting for certain bad anticipated news. If you could see the line again, as the couple's condition seems to worsen by the day, the state waited with bated breath. They just anticipated certain bad news, I guess. So and then we could come for the word intrigued. Intrigued, what I guess is intrigue mean they might be wondering, I guess. I'm not sure. Let me see what does intrigue mean. Yeah. Intrigue mean to arouse the interest of, to fascinate. Yeah, exactly. Fascinate. They just mentioned here as fascinate. Mean the doctors were fascinated by something, I guess. Yeah. So let's move forward. Sensing that there could be a psychological toll, the doctors soon shifted them to the transplant ICU where both could see each other. This seemed to work miracles. Yeah, so we just discussed about intrigue, right? So the doctors were very intrigued in seeing their loneliness, and then they had just put them in some transplant ICU by keeping them in close, because to just reduce the psychological toll that their old age people were having. So I guess there's no certain complex word in this phrase, I guess. And moving forward, while in hospital, they had never expected to see their children and grandchildren again or to celebrate Christmas. And then followed by Miriam saying, I used to cry at night, calling out their names and asking where they were. The nurses on duty had a tough time consoling her and get her to rest. Now life is back to normal for the couple, trying to make the best of everyday morning prayers, followed by katangaping, that is black tea together, and even catching up on local gossip from other senior citizens in the neighborhood. So that by they just end the article. I guess the complex word here would be, I guess, gossip, if I'm not wrong. Then I don't find anything much more complex, I guess. So let's see what does gossip exactly mean. I just know meaning, but let me be more clear with from dictionary. So gossip means someone who likes to talk about others, people, private or personal business. That is what old age people generally like to do. That is, they just mean in the article. I'm not saying my personal view. They just mean in the article. Yeah. So today we just saw more words, I guess, comparing to our previous video, like fatality, slew, comorbidity, nonagenarian, and then I guess intrigue, then onslaught, then followed by savour and deteriorate, and gossip, of course. Yeah, those are the few words we just get to know, I guess. So after getting the meanings, I would like to say something. COVID is not always results with death. So whoever got affected, just give them all the confidence whichever you could give. Spread positivity and avoid all those negative aspects. So if these people could survive COVID, means everyone could survive. Rather than surrendering ourselves, we can like battle the COVID with all our willpower, and we can try to survive. Rather than surrendering oneself, it's better to lose the battle by fighting it, right? So with that positive note, let's end this session. Hopefully this article just gave us a lot of good words to know. And also I would like to mention something, why we are like taking this session in complete English is listening just improvises the language rather than going after grammar book or going after dictionary to learn a word day by day. So listen the complete conversation what I just gave to you. Listening makes you, no, what I'm trying to say is listening just try to pull you forward rather than staying the same state. It just pulls you forward. So listen the conversation and try to figure out the complicated words. To like, share and subscribe the video. Yeah, thank you guys, thank you again. Spread positivity and be the better version of yourself.